Here's a close-up of my skin. Me today. No filter, no nothing. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. What's up? It's your girl Madison, Denise, and I am finally back with another video. Welcome back if you're a loyal subscriber. Welcome if you are here for the first time. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. Just keep coming back for more because we lit over here, period. So y'all, I'm so sorry that I've been gone. It's been a lot going on, but I'm not even gonna get into that because this video is not about that. But the next video that's coming up within a week of this video, excuse me, it's gonna cover all that. So stay tuned for that. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn your post notifications on, and come back for the update. But let's get into this video. As y'all can tell from the title of the video, today we're talking about skin, specifically acne, and specifically Accutane. So if you are at least a year in to being subscribed to me, then you know what my skin used to look like and what she look like now. Okay, so yes, so I have struggled with acne for my whole life, like literally for as long as I can remember, and I finally got the cure. Basically, when I was younger, probably like late middle school, I started getting acne, and then all through high school, all through college, I started getting acne. And the kind of acne that I got wasn't like regular acne. So throughout this video, I will be posting like different pictures, like right here or right here, just to show y'all like what exactly I'm talking about, just so that y'all can see like before pictures, after pictures, just so that y'all can know that this really worked. Like I promise y'all, I will not lead y'all wrong. This really works. So I started getting this acne, right, and it wasn't like regular acne. Like, you know how people get breakouts, people get pimples, people get this, people get that. I didn't have that. I mean, I did have that, but even when that would clear up, I would still have this other acne, and it was literally like just these tiny dots, and it was mainly on the lower half of my face and like my forehead area, and I just had like these tiny dots, like these tiny dots. Literally, that's all I can describe them as, is tiny dots. They were just tiny dots. Where they came from, why they were there, I have no idea. I've been going to a dermatologist for like the past 10 years. I've been on every acne medicine. Everything has broke me out, made my skin raw, did this, did that, didn't work, like nothing. Like I've been on pills, creams, washes. Boys, can I make a video? Like I was saying, I've been on pills, creams, washes. I've taken, like, y'all, I've taken every acne medicine. And the last time I went to the dermatologist, when I was in college, I would go to the dermatologist back home. So I would only go in like the summertime on winter break in between being at school. So the last time I went to the dermatologist, which would be the June after my junior year, before my senior year, and I told my dermatologist, I was just like, listen, I need something that works. Now, these dogs are pissing me off. But like I said, the last time I went, I was just like, I need something that works. Like, I'm tired of being on this, being on that. Like, I just need you to give me the most aggressive, like, just tell me what I need. And he was just like, try this one last thing. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna put you on Accutane. And I'm just like, what is Accutane? And he's like, it's a cure for acne. And I'm just like, why you ain't been did that? Like, what you think I'm here for? I'm a cure. So whatever, I never went back to him. But once I graduated, moved to Charlotte, yada yada yada, I went to a dermatologist. I found a black female dermatologist here in Charlotte because, yeah. And I just went in there and I told her, yeah, I've been on all these types of things. She was able to look at like my profile and see everything that I've been on. And I was like, I just want to get on Accutane. I just want to get on Accutane. And so yeah, let me tell y'all the journey of that. So I wrote down some notes so that I don't forget nothing, because it's a lot. So first, let me start about what is Accutane. So Accutane is a cure for acne. Literally, like, it just cures your acne. Like, as you can see, don't like to toot my own horn, but beep fucking beep. It's a pill that you take every day, twice a day, for 6 months. It's 5 to 6 months, but you can't do any longer than that because there are a lot of different side effects, which I'm gonna get into, and there's a lot of like medical stuff that you have to do on this pill. Like, this is a dangerous drug, so you can only do it for 6 months. Like, your body will not be able to handle you doing it for more than 6 months, and if you need to do it again, you have to wait 3 months in between and then do it again for another 6 months. So in order for me to have gotten on Accutane, I first, as a female, you cannot get pregnant. You cannot be pregnant. You cannot get pregnant while you're on this drug, because why do I keep calling it a drug? It sounds like a lot, but on this medication. So when I first went there for my appointment for Accutane, I got a pregnancy test. Then I had to come back 4 weeks later and get another pregnancy test just to make sure I still wasn't pregnant before I could actually start the medicine. So I had to go back to the dermatologist every single month, and every single month I had to get a pregnancy test to make sure that I wasn't pregnant. And even after I finished Accutane, I still had to get a pregnancy test, and then 1 month later, still had to get a pregnancy test. And today is actually the 1 month mark of me taking my last Accutane, but your girl's not pregnant still. So yeah, you have to do that because as a female, you cannot get pregnant. I don't know how it works for males, of like you getting someone else pregnant while you're on the medicine, like what effects that would have, but I do know that there are like a lot of negative things that can happen to your child as far as like birth defects and different things that you can pass down while you're on Accutane. And they said to wait a month after, at least a month after, to get pregnant, just to make sure you're like in the clear, you're in that safe zone, and you know your baby's gonna be fine. But I'm not pregnant, not gonna get pregnant anytime soon. So yeah, females, you have to be on birth control. You have to be on 2 forms of birth control actually. They make you be on 2 forms. So I already had the IUD, and then you can use like condoms, you can use a birth control pill. Like, there are a lot of different options. So when you go every month, you have to get labs done. You have to get your blood drawn every single month. You have to get stuck. You have to get your blood drawn every single month. What exactly they're checking, let me look it up. Let me look it up so that I can give y'all some real information. Okay, so when you get your blood test, they test you to make sure that you're not pregnant as a female. They test your cholesterol levels, your triglyceride levels, your HDL cholesterol levels, your VLDL cholesterol calorie levels, and your LDL levels. What I just read, y'all, I honestly couldn't tell you, but I do know that each level needs to stay within a certain range just to make sure that this medicine isn't messing with anything internally. There are a lot of people who have been on Accutane and had to stop it because something happened that was not supposed to happen. But for me, that didn't happen. I was first on the 30 milligram strength medication and was able to switch to the 40 because of my body being able to deal with the medication very well. So you get tested for all of that every single month. So here comes the complex part. When you get tested, when you go to the dermatologist, you're gonna get tested. Once you get tested, you have to go onto the website. It's called iPledge, that gives you the Accutane. You have to sign all these consent forms before you even get it. You have to sign all these consent forms just to know the risks and like, oh, promise that you won't get pregnant, like basically just to cover their assets. Just to basically telling you what it is and you saying, okay, yes, I know that these are the consequences and whatever happens is on me. Basically, that's where a lot of people chicken out, and I almost chickened out too, because I'm just like, this is a lot. So I really feel like this is dangerous, but I'm glad that I did it. So yeah, you have to sign all of that before you even get it. So then every month when you go back, you have to go back on there and they give you like this mini little quiz that just, it's like 5 questions. They're different each time, but they'll say something like, I am allowed to get pregnant on Accutane, true or false? Or something like, a male not using a condom is okay when I'm on Accutane, true or false? Just like different things that you should be doing while you're on Accutane, just to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And once you answer those questions, you're able to get your medicine. And you have to answer those questions and get your medicine within 5 days of going to the doctor and getting your labs. And if you don't, they're not gonna give you your medicine. You're gonna have to start the whole program over. This stuff is literally like strict, airtight, like there's no room for error. You need to go to your labs every month. You have to answer these questions every month. You have to pick your medicine up every month. If you don't, you have to literally start over from the beginning. Get tested, get your pregnancy test again, go back, get another pregnancy test again. Like, they do not be playing. This is one of my from from Walgreens. Literally on here it says, do not dispense to patient after 11:59 p.m. on 7/28/21, because that would have been the end of my like window to pick my stuff up. And once that was over with, like boom, kicked out the program, you gotta re-enter, gotta redo it all over again. Yeah, they are really strict about that. So how much was it? For me, I have insurance. I have Blue Cross Blue Shield Federal Employees Program through my mom, and I'm gonna ride that insurance until I'm 26. So I got 2 more years, thank you. On the paper, I can't show y'all without showing y'all my address, but it says $10. Your insurance saves you $686.99 because it retails for $696.99. So I would not recommend getting on it without insurance, and I'm not sure the different prices on different insurances, but your insurance does help a lot because it is expensive. So yeah, that's basically it about like the backstory, the getting Accutane, what is Accutane, and stuff like that. So now let's talk about my personal experience and my personal process. So I first went to the doctor in June, and I got my first pregnancy test. I went back at the end of June, got my next pregnancy test, and so I started my Accutane in like late June, early July. So let's just say the beginning of July, because it was like really late June. So like let's just say July 1st is when I started. For the month of July, I just set an alarm. I took it at 7 in the morning and 10 o'clock at night, because that was just the easiest for me to do it. I was getting up, working anyway, so it was just easy. That's just the times that I picked. But on the weekend I would do 10 o'clock in the morning. And if I would forget, or if I'm like out, like let's say I go out one night and I forget to take my Accutane before I leave, I'll just take it when I get back home. I never went a day with just forgetting it, because I set alarms, so it was easy. For the month of July, nothing happened to my face. I still look the same as I did before. Yeah, nothing happened. So then for the month of August, my face started clearing up. When I tell y'all my face started clearing up, like I was turned. I was like, dang, like Accutane hitting like that, like what? So I was turned. Month of August, my face started clearing up. I started feeling myself. Like I was happy. I was really actually genuinely happy. Like my face was clearing up. Then for the month of September, I hit a whole 180. When I tell y'all September was the worst month of my life, literally the worst month. Like this video that I'm about to put on the screen to show y'all is the first time this video is going to be seen by anybody besides me and my boyfriend, because I was so hurt. Like that's literally the only way that I can describe it, because like I just said, like my face was clearing up in August. Like I'm just like, okay, cool, we turned. Like I'm not even gonna go through the purge phase, because there's this thing known as the purge phase where your face goes crazy. Like it literally just, oh y'all, September was the worst. Like September was the absolute worst. I woke up randomly one day with like a big orange, I don't even know what to call it. It was like, you know how, I don't even know what to call it. It was so bad. Like it wasn't a scab. Y'all can see it in the video, but I just woke up one day with that big orange scab. It was just like right here. Then it was like under my nose. It was like, and then as the days went on for like a week straight, it just got worse and worse and worse. And I didn't even want to touch my face. It was so raw. It was like, literally I would feel like my face was burning after I washed my face. I barely even wanted to wash my face. And I cried all the time just because like, that's my face. Like when you meet somebody, they look at your face, like that is my face. I'm sorry if this sounds vain or shallow, but literally I was hurt. I almost quit Accutane that day, that week, that month. Like it was so bad, as y'all can see from the video. So like I literally, me and my boyfriend went to Carowinds and I wore a mask. I wore a mask everywhere. You cannot tell me nothing. I'm wearing a mask inside, outside, everywhere. Might wear two. Like September was so bad, and September is when I went back into the office for my full-time job, because I've been working from home since I started my job in the summer of 2020. And then they decided to send me back to the office September when my face is doing what it was doing. When I tell you I was so hurt, I wore a mask the whole time. Like, they told us at our job, like, you have to wear a mask, but when you're at your desk, you don't have to wear. What? Mask on all day. Like, my mask was on all day. It was so bad. But it only lasted like a week. Mind you, at the moment, I didn't know that it was only gonna last a week, because all I know is that my face was looking how it was looking. So I'm hurt, I'm crying, my boyfriend's telling me I'm being dramatic, but I didn't care. It only lasted a week. After that, it started clearing up. It wasn't like clearing up like, oh, my skin was clear, but like the big stuff started going away. Like, I had like dots everywhere. It was like red. I looked like I was having like an allergic reaction or something. Like, it was so bad, y'all. It was so bad. But it only lasted a week. It started getting better. Well, back to like my normal skin. And then for the month of October, it was still my normal skin. Like, all that clearing up that I had back in August was gone. It was back to my normal skin. But then once it hit November and December, my skin started clearing up. Like, it was just clearing up. And I would see people that go, oh my gosh, your skin look good. And it's like, don't hype me. Like, literally, I've never in my life gotten compliments on my skin. But when I tell you, them compliments started rolling in. Like, people even on my videos, like, y'all be on my videos like, oh my god, your skin looks good. Don't tell me that, because I already didn't know how to act when my skin didn't look good. So don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. So December was my last month. I finished on December 27th. Today's December 27th. Today's January 27th. So I'm officially a month off, and my skin looks great. It's finally going back to normal. And by normal, I mean like, ooh, how did I forget to tell y'all this? The biggest, well, yeah, let me just go into side effects. The biggest side effects of Accutane is the dryness. When I tell you, you will be so dry, the driest you've ever been in your life. Like, I know you probably think, because I know I was, when they told me like, oh yeah, your lips are gonna be dry, I was like, oh, my lips been dry before. I know how to deal with that. Little Vaseline, little Aquaphor at the worst. When I tell y'all, my lips were the driest they've ever been. My lips would peel, my face would peel, my face was dry. But oddly, that was the only parts of my body that were dry. Like, my skin on like my arms, my legs, like nothing else was super dry. It was just my face and my lips especially. In the pictures that I'm probably posting on here, my lips were cracked in most of them, and it wasn't even like something that I could help. Like, it was just, the doctors would be like, oh yeah, just use Vaseline, just use Aquaphor. What I used, let me tell y'all what I used, and when I tell you that shit works, it worked. So at first, when I first got on it, I would use the Vaseline, I would use the Aquaphor. It would only last for like 10 minutes, then I gotta reapply it. So what I learned quick was lip gloss. Put that Aquaphor on, put that Vaseline on, and then put lip gloss on. Oh, it's gonna last. Your lips not gonna be dry. Like, you'll be fine. Lip gloss definitely helped. But then I just started Googling. I'm just like, okay, like, what can I use to help me? Because it was ridiculous, y'all. When I tell y'all it was ridiculous. Like, them lips are going to be so dry. Like, they're gonna hurt, they're gonna peel. Like, you're literally gonna be able to peel the skin off your lips. I started Googling, and I got on Reddit, and Reddit put me on this right here, this Dr. Dan's Cortisone treatment for severe chapped lips. When I tell y'all this works, I had to buy it on Amazon because I don't know where you would buy it in the store. I found it on Amazon. You get a pack of 2 for like $13. When I tell y'all this saved my life. Why are my dogs outside barking? They're pissing me off, I swear to God. When I tell y'all that saved my life, like literally it was a lifesaver. Like, when you put it on, your lips instantly feel relief. And it doesn't even like make your lips not dry. It get in the cage. De Niro, why are you still barking? You can't even see the dog no more. Oh, y'all. I feel like he's doing this on purpose. At this point, I feel like he's doing it. Yeah, get in there. Like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. When you put it on, like, you are instantly gonna feel relief. It's gonna start healing your lips. Like, it's not just gonna like make you feel like they're not chapped. Like, it's gonna heal it. Like, those cracks and stuff, they're gonna go away. Like, and it lasts forever. Like, if you put it on your lips, 3 hours later, you still good. Like, literally, you are still good. Like, that is the best stuff ever. I don't know what Dr. Dan done put in that, but he knew what he was doing. Like, literally, that is the best stuff ever. Look it up, Dr. Dan's Quarter Bomb on Amazon. $13 for a 2-pack. Buy you like 6 because you might lose them and then you're gonna be hurt, because I don't think it was on Amazon Prime. But literally the best stuff ever. Best stuff ever. As far as like the face peeling and stuff, I would just put moisturizer on my face. When I was on Accutane, they told me to just keep my same skincare routine. Like, don't do anything different, anything crazy. So I don't really have like a real complex skincare routine. I just wash my face, use moisturizer, and then use sunscreen. This is what I wash my face with. The CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser. I use this every morning and I use it every night. And this is what I use as my moisturizer. I got it from Sephora. It's the Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty. Intense Hydration. My sister put me on these and this too. And then I use my sunscreen, my Unseen sunscreen. Got this from Sephora too. Let me block my face. Super Goop Unseen sunscreen. Come on. Anyway, SPF 40 Super Goop Unseen sunscreen. I use this every day, but I use all these in the morning, and then at night I just use these two. So they was like, don't do anything different, like just keep doing what you've been doing. And I did that. It was good. My face was super dry throughout the day. I would just put some more moisturizer on my face because I didn't know what else to do. Towards the end at nighttime, after I use my moisturizer, I would put Aquaphor all over my face. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but it helped my skin to stop burning. It helped it to like stop peeling. Like, I would wake up, my eyes would be peeling. Like, yeah, it was really a lot. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything as far as like Accutane. I've heard about it many times before. I've seen it work on so many more people, and they've had worse acne than me, or in different kinds of acne than me. So it definitely works. Like, I definitely recommend it. I know it sounds scary and it sounds like a lot and there's a lot of cons, but I promise your confidence will literally skyrocket once you are done. Like, I promise you will feel so good. Like, I promise. Like, please go to your dermatologist and ask them for Accutane, because I highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. But I do still have like some acne. Like, some of the tiny little dots like on my chin and on my forehead didn't completely go away, but it's nowhere near, nowhere near as much as it used to be. So I definitely recommend it for anybody. Like, it's literally the best. Don't do it if you're planning on being pregnant or getting pregnant in the next 6 months, 6, 7, 8 months. So yeah, but I'm happy I did it. It's great, it's amazing. And oh yeah, one more thing. People talk a lot about like what time of year you should do it because of the dryness, the peeling, the irritation, like how it makes your skin so raw. Like, I started in July, and I'm honestly happy I didn't do it in the summertime, like the whole summer. Like, I did it July and August. Those was like summery, but then for the majority of my time it was cooler. But baby, when I had it in July, when I was on it in July, and I would work out, my skin would burn so bad. Like, I literally had like a month that I did not work out at all. I think it was August maybe, where I didn't work out at all because my skin burned so bad when I sweat. Like, when I sweat, my skin would burn so bad. I couldn't get no more lash extensions. My eyes would peel and like the flakes would literally be all over my lashes. Like, I couldn't do nothing. It was so bad. It was so bad. So I don't recommend doing it in the summertime. And then the wintertime, you already naturally dry. Well, me, I'm already like naturally drier in the winter months. So I don't know if I would recommend the wintertime either. But mine was like kind of summer, fall, winter type. So I recommend doing it around that time. Like the fall was cool. Probably like the fall or spring where it's like more of the neutral climates. And it ain't one extreme or the other. So I really hope this video helped y'all if you were thinking about getting on Accutane, if you just wanted to know what's been going on with me and my skin, or if you just didn't even hear about Accutane and you just now finding out about it. Do more research beyond just this video, because I obviously don't know everything. All I can do is tell y'all my experience and my thoughts and all that. So I really hope this video helped you. If I missed anything, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, cuss words, leave them in the comments below. Just let me know like how your experience was, if you were thinking about doing it, if you're on it right now, why you didn't do it, if you had the opportunity to do it, just all that other stuff. And stay tuned for my other videos because we are going up, y'all. It's 2022. Happy New Year. I know I ain't seen y'all since 2021. So it's going up this year. I promise there's so much more in store. So that's all for this video. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn your post notifications on so that you can be back for the next video, because we're going up. It's only up from here. It's 2022. Like, it's only up from here. My birthday's next month. My birthday's in like 2.5 weeks. Aquarius gang. So yes, like just stay tuned because we're going up. So thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe.